young people mobilized and they said, we want to make this happen. We want to see change in our community. And now thinking back, it's almost impossible. I have no clue how we actually achieved it.
When Balarama Wholeness and his organization Montreal in Action launched a petition calling on the City of Montreal to hold public consultations on systemic racism just over a year ago, he didn't think it would lead him to where he is right now, gearing up for a year's worth of meetings held by Montreal's Public Consultations Office. Last summer, he deposited the petition at City Hall, which garnered more than 20,000 signatures. Any petition with over 15,000 signed names compels the city to hold public consultations. Now citizens have the chance to share their stories about race relations in Montreal.
What is an inclusive Montreal? How does that look like? We want to hear from Montrealers to actually be able to advance these issues. It's going to be really, really important.
Some of these issues include representation in the workforce, specifically in municipal politics.
We want a city that's representative in our City Hall. Right now at City Hall, there is 6% visible minorities, while the total population of visible minorities is upwards of 33%. So it's important in our democracy that we have institutions that reflect the diversity of our population, and that would signify an inclusive Montreal.
It's also a question of bringing forward the issues of racial profiling by the Montreal Police and other institutions to improve relations between young people of color and the cops.
We want to ensure that the SPVM treats all citizens, including young, racialized minorities, with more respect and with more dignity.
And more respect for the Indigenous community, as Wholeness says one of the main goals in the consultations is to push the city to amend its charter to declare Montreal is on unceded Indigenous territory, among a list of many other discussion points and demands on employment, culture, and housing.
This will be a key opportunity to demask those elements, to bring them to light, and then have concrete policies to remedy it.
The public consultations will be held 3 times in May and in smaller settings over the summer, coming to a full end in November. The plan is to have Montreal's Public Consultation Office deliver recommendations by 2020. In Montreal, Alicia Rubertucci, City News.